Um, Being involved in a football program for this many years, you see good things, you see bad things, and I want to tell you about two things that stand out in my mind that define who Dave Humphers is as a person. And it has nothing to do with how many career wins that he's had or how many victories he's had on this field that we call NU, but it's what defines these young men that are sitting right here and who they'll be in the years to come. The first stat that I'll share with you happened in 1995. It was probably one of the lowest points that could happen to a football program. July 27th, two of our football players were killed in a car accident, and I remember Dave calling me at night, and he said, "Andy, could you meet me at the gym locker room tomorrow morning? I want you to be with me as I break this news to the team." And I just can't put into words, Dave, what I saw that morning and how you handled that and the composure. And I walked away from that experience thinking, you know, that's what you want a head football coach to do. You want him to not be just teaching X's and O's, but you want him to be investing himself and teaching those boys that there's more to life than just football, that they have a whole life in front of them, and here two of their brothers had fallen. And that's a stat that will always live on in my heart and mind about who Dave Humphers is. And then in 2005 was the next poignant event that happened in my football career, and watching Dave as he was a mentor to these boys. Jay Cooper and I were talking a few minutes ago, and we were looking at the signs that adorn our football field. And we have so many parents who come into the football program, they watch their kids play for 4 years, they're out of here, and some of them don't even come to games anymore. But if you've really been a long-time supporter of Nevada Union football, I don't know how many of you even know who Fred Anderson is, but he was my best friend, and every time I come here, I see that, and I'm like, wow, what a great football fan. And Jay and I were just saying, we know that he would have loved to have been here, and he was an important part of Dave's life. All these city championships, and then probably most of you don't even know Cooper Cafe was actually given in honor of Jay Cooper, who gave so many volunteer hours to Nevada Union football, and my hat's off to Jay. But there's one sign that I see every year since 2005, and it's right below the Nevada Union football city championships, section championships, and the league championships. And his name is Adam Strain. For those of you who know, I've spent most of my career in the mortuary business and retired a few years ago from Hooper and Weaver Mortuary. And Adam played on this field on Friday nights. And Adam won the Purple Heart. The bad news is he had to give his life in Iraq to get that. When Adam's family came to the mortuary, it wasn't me who was ministering to them, but the first person they wanted to see was Dave. And again, Dave, I sat there and I watched you as you hugged those parents, and you talked about Adam and him playing in the Grant game and what the highlight it was in his life, and about how proud you were that he served his country and gave his life. And it made me proud to know you.